and I went down. And I says, and then once I stopped wondering where I was, I got up, and one of the guys that was humping ammo with me, he says, "You okay?" I says, "I guess." He says, "Well, what the heck's the matter with your ear?" I says, "I don't know." I put my hand up like this, and I just, oh shit. And literally, it was. I didn't know what the heck would had happened. I hadn't felt it. So the medic came down and he looked at it and cleaned it. He says, "Well, it's clean through." I says, "Describe clean through." He says, "Well, it went through your earlobe. You got a new piercing, and it went out the back." I says, "Okay." So he bandaged me up. I had a wart on the side of my head for a while. And that was it. I went back to work, did my job.
Just like that.
What are you going to do? The only place to that fire base was by helicopter. There was no road to it, you know, the only way in and out.
But then, as I understand it, you got wounded a second time.
Yes. On July 22nd, it was about close to noontime. We had just finished a fire mission.
Okay.
And that fire mission, I think we fired around 25, 30 rounds.
Okay.
Well, we supported the infantry out in the bush. Anyway, we had just gone into the hooch, and a rocket hit at the entrance of the hooch. The last thing I saw was the light going out.
Just like that.
Just like that. I came to as they were pulling me out of that bunker. And the doc came down and looked at me and he says, "You're out of here." I says, "Where the heck am I going?" They put me on a stretcher and took me down to the pad and loaded me on a helicopter.
And that's the thing I'm so grateful you're able to share, because without these stories, we'll never understand that freedom comes at a cost. So I just want to say thank you for sharing with me, John. Thank you for what you've done for our country. And thank you, yes, I'm a Marine Corps, but I think you said it best. It's all veterans, especially all veterans during that area. And it's just always an honor to get to talk with you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it.